There we go.
Perfect. Thank you, Stephanie. And Stephanie, are you the one presenting?
I think Tim is going to do that, but I'm happy to.
No, the reason why it's just that the screen is a little big, so I was wondering if you could make it a little bit smaller.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
That better?
But anyway, I'll go ahead and get this started. So good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's Mayor-Manager meeting for Wednesday, June 22nd. Online with me is Assistant City Manager Tim Dodd, City Clerk Stephanie Carlisle, City Attorney Tamara Niles, and I believe that may be it. City Manager Shawn Lewis and Mayor Pro Tem Steve Ward are both at CML today. Tim, I'll let you get us started.
Great, thanks, Mayor. So looking first at our meeting on Monday, the 27th, we have a few study session items. So the first one is the number 2 version of what we started on Monday of the operating budgets for 2023. There are 9 departments. So when I did the math, if we do, we have not set a time for it yet, but if we did 10 minutes obviously for questions and for presentations for each, that would get us to 90 minutes. And then Director Lowe would also need a few minutes to finish the conversation on capital projects.
Okay. We don't have timing on this, do we?
We don't.
Okay. So we're thinking about 90 minutes or a little bit more than that?
I was thinking a little bit more because if we did 10 minutes per department, that would get us to 90, and then we need a few more minutes to discuss CIPs.
Okay. So we're probably, so we're about an hour and 45 or so. Okay. All right, sounds good.
Okay, great. So an hour and 45 for that. Great. Next is the future of outdoor arts. And we have 10-minute presentation, but not a discussion time.
I haven't seen too much, so there's about 10 minutes presentation. Let's go with 10 minutes discussion on that.
Okay.
Great.
And then we go into these. This is a consent item, the consideration of award of the contract A1 chip seal. Okay, and then this next one, by motion to make Mayor Pro Tem Ward as the city's representative to the Arapahoe Regional Council. So that's not on consent.
Okay.
Because we still do need the names of our voting member and the alternate voting member decided among Littleton, Inglewood, and Sheridan.
Okay.
And then utilities is looking for council to approve and execute a change order for a purchase order. That doesn't have a yes or no for consent though.
Yeah, it was put in late. So is this something that could go on consent?
Let me take a change orders. Usually we don't put on consent. Well,
Okay.
what's the amount on the change order?
$40,000.
What is it?
40,000.
Oh, okay.
And this was a contract that was previously approved. I think it was in the amount of 130,000.
I say they normally get pulled, but let's put it on consent.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Great.
Another
and
one.
Then you have another one, and this one's also 40,000.
Yeah, same thing there.
Okay.
Third one.
Yeah, I was gonna say all of these came up in the water and sewer board, so I would say yes to that as well.
Okay, and then we have an executive session on the 27th.
One question I had, I know there was a mention of adding an additional executive session to this evening, and I didn't catch what that was regarding, and is that still the plan?
Yes, it is. I'm sorry, go ahead, Tamara.
Oh, I was going to say, if you read it, I already added that to the item.
To this one? Okay, perfect.
And to discuss legal issues regarding modifying security measures. That's what was requested on June 20th.
Okay. Yep. Sounds good.
Okay, CB 32, approve an ordinance authorizing Little Dry Creek open space and channel improvement intergovernmental agreement.
Okay, second reading.
Yeah, not on
Um,
consent.
Was this one not unanimous? Was this, I thought we had a 7-0 on this, or no?
Let me see.
Sorry, I don't have it in front of me.
So this one is second ordinance that CB 32, 31.
Well, if it was a 6-0, then I'll
Yeah,
just
it's
change it
6-0.
to consent. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. Okay, I'll change that to consent.
Okay. And then CB 28, proposed rate increase for stormwater utility fund. Looks like that's on consent right now.
That was on consent, so that was 6-0.
Okay. CB 35, approval of a council bill to place 2 taxation related questions. So this is the first reading of what was discussed during the manager's report on Monday.
Right, okay. That would not be on consent.
And then, yeah, there's a question about this next one. Whether it should be on consent. CB 33, approve a bill for an ordinance amending EMC to comply with new state law exempting non-local retailers from sales use tax licenses.
Okay.
I would recommend consent because it modifies code to meet statutory requirements. It's not discretionary.
Yeah, I would say the same. Yeah, consent.
Okay, first reading for CB 34, pursuant to direction received from council, the bill for ordinance establishes ballot question. Is this
For the charter.
okay, this is the charter one. Sorry, I can't see
Yeah.
past
Oh,
that on
sorry.
my screen. It's okay. Okay, that one is on consent.
We've talked about it quite a bit, so I'd say yes to that.
Yeah.
I think there might be some fine tuning on that. And so I would not put it on consent. I'd like to review those ahead of time, if possible.
Okay,
It might float by without discussion, but I think it would be better off consent.
okay, I'm fine with that.
All right, then we're on to the 29th.
Okay, the 29th is Citizen of the Year. I think we're all set for that.
Do we know where and when in terms of time?
Stephanie, do you have any details on that?
I do not.
Okay,
Let me just see. Set for this
I can
date.
talk to Madeline today and see if we can get more details to council. Great. So then on to 18th of July after our little break is the May 2022 monthly financial report with Director Lowe. The Sustainability Commission annual report, the first time they're doing that, also on July 18th. Do you mind moving?
Really quickly, I did pull up my calendar. I show the Citizen of the Year celebration at the Maui Center on the 29th from 5 to 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so and then we have, and actually our summer intern, our city manager's office, will be helping Stephanie and I present the discussion of formal ways to engage youth, and she was actually on the Denver Youth Commission for several years, so we're excited that she's a part of that and doing some great work on that proposal for you to consider. The next one, sorry, Stephanie, is
okay.
approval of a resolution to purchase 1 bucket truck from Altec Industries, also on July 18th. Approval of a resolution. Sorry, I can't see it.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. To purchase 1 2022 Starcraft All-Star bus from Creative Bus Sales. That's also on the 18th. Award of contract to Apex Design for the Dartmouth Traffic Calming Corridor Professional Services Agreement on the 18th. Consideration of a contract, which looks pretty new, so hasn't been awarded yet, for the construction of the Mill and Overlay project for 2022, also on the 18th. The next is a cooperative agreement with Inglewood Schools and the DDA, also on for the 18th of July. Municipal code sections, so cleanup of the code related to municipal billing. Is that correct, Tamara? Looks like a first ordinance to change the code.
Yes. Yes, that's a placeholder. It's still being reviewed by Public Works and Utilities because we're cleaning up the entire section, so it's a little bit more complicated than just changing the billing cycles. So we may push that to a later meeting if it's not ready to go.
Okay.
Now we're on to the 25th.
And the 25th, Director Lowe will be there for a check-in with the June 2022 financial report. Also, Board and Commission member appointment recognition on the 25th. Another bill for first reading to amend several sections of the code. And that just looks like it's cleanup, Tamara, right, to mirror state law.
Yes.
Great. And then recognition of termed out board and commission members on the 25th. And then getting into August, we have the financial policies update with Director Lowe. The Budget Advisory Committee will be before you. And just as a quick follow-up, Director Lowe did reach out to the Budget Advisory Committee on trying to get the feedback that you requested for the 2023 budget. They have a meeting next week. And then utilities, water resources findings will be also presented on the 1st of August. And then August 8th, Pinion Environment will present an overview of the Historic Preservation Survey, draft proposed 2023 operating and capital budget. So we'll be bringing a more refined budget to you on the 8th. On the 15th, financial policies update to include a ratchet and sliding range for the general funds, fund balance, unrestricted reserve amounts, and then also an executive session right now planned on the 15th for the review of the city attorney and city manager. Another first reading related to cleanups in the code on the 15th. Another first reading related to cleanups in the code. Another first reading, looks like some more cleanup related to resolving some ambiguity issues and making sure that we're in line with state law. And then we have one item right now on the 22nd, which is the 2022 July financial report. Is that good, Mayor? Or should we go into September?
No, I think that's good.
Okay.
These can always change, so. Perfect, and I think I saw quite a few of my council requests come through. I think those were the only ones that I had. Okay.
Right.
I have nothing else. Anything else from staff?
No, Mayor, just to confirm, yeah, I had your zero waste events council request, and then also one related to an update on the off-leash dog park and when those should be reported back to council.
Yeah, my comment was more, what did we promise we were going to do and when? So yeah. Okay. I thought we were going to look at it again. Perfect. Nothing else from staff?
Nothing for me.
Mayor Pro Tem, you got anything?
I'm good, thank you.
All right, everyone. Well, that now concludes today's Mayor's Managers meeting. It's 8:45. You guys have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank
You
you.
too.
Everyone.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.